Good evening, everyone. As soon as I get on live. Okay. Y'all come on in. Hello there, you guys. How's everybody doing? How is everyone doing tonight? Okay. Oh, child. Um. Yeah. Let's see. I see Mr. Parker. I see Positive Vibes. Shan. Floyd. Rita. We're just gonna wait. I know it's a Friday. Normally on a Friday, a lot of people don't necessarily come in on a Friday. Hey, Miss Clarinetta. I need to wash. I need to wash my hair tonight, so I ain't gonna be on too long. I'm not gonna be on too long. We're just gonna wait for more people to start getting the notifications. Hey, Bridget. I know. I always say that, and then I end up. I think I need to stop saying it because when I say those be the longest lives. So she said she felt good. I'm glad that somebody received a notification. Oh Lord, y'all, I'm so happy that it is Friday, but I still got a full day tomorrow. So I guess Sunday would be my only rest day, I guess. And I'm gonna pamper myself. I got my nail station today. Oh, I can't wait to do my nails. Hey, Gray Face. I got a manicure and pedicure station. So I'm so happy. What's going on? You all hit the like button. Also, make sure y'all hit the like button. I wanted to talk about little baby, and I wanted to talk about there's a double shooting in Orange Mound. You know what? You can't even have a few warm days. It's been extremely warm around the Memphis area. But they was cutting up when it was cold. So I guess these drugs that they're on, I guess they don't get cold. I don't know. I guess, they on certain types of drugs. They don't feel nothing. They don't feel anything. So, um, yes, you are. Please hit the like button for me. I want to talk about Lil Baby. I'm sure at this point in time, everybody has basically heard his response. Okay. Um, he responded to the allegations that the police made. His lawyer actually responded, right? Hold on.
We are hearing from Atlanta rapper Lil Baby's attorney after Atlanta police linked the shooting deaths of two teens to his music video being filmed in rival gang territory. In a statement, attorney Drew Finland called it disgraceful to suggest that Lil Baby couldn't shoot a video in his own hometown. He also said bringing the rapper's name into the case, despite no direct involvement, was, quote, unprofessional, unethical, and shameful. Police didn't mention Lil Baby, whose real name is Dominic Jones by name in their recent news conference, but he is referenced in a warrant for one of the suspects. Authorities say a video shoot in the Dixie Hills area last May reignited gang tensions between Goodfellas and 4PF. The group police allege Lil Baby has some ties to. Well, less than 2 months later, 13-year-olds Jacody Davis and Lamond Freeman were killed while celebrating a birthday. 7 suspects, including 2 arrested just this week, are now facing charges in the case. Police emphasize the teens were innocent bystanders.
Okay. Okay. You know, we figured, that's a general statement that his lawyers made. So, um, they didn't say his name, but everybody knew they was talking about him. So, I think with the way that the lawyers put it out there, they might try. They may be hinting at. They may try and file some defamation lawsuits. You know, I don't think that would be a good idea, but hey, they might. Like I said, I don't really know what they can charge little baby with, other than was it irresponsible? Yeah, for him to go out there and do that. I mean, petty. But I don't really know what they could really charge him with, right? Yeah, I was wondering what they could really charge him with, and I don't think it's much. So it's gonna be interesting. But what it does tell me is that they really that he's on their radar. So I wouldn't be surprised if he don't get hit with something real soon. It seems to me he's on their radar. And he's probably one of the ones that would be next for them to try and come and get and probably do like they did Thugger if he's involved in any of those types of activities. So, like I said, that's interesting within itself, right? Also, I was looking at Blackwood News. Okay, shout out to Blackwood News. And Blackwood News was saying that there are some. It's a double shooting in Orange Mound. Hold on. Hold on, you all. Let's see if he's still out there. So it's a double shooting going on in Orange. It was a double shooting in Orange Mound. He said it's at Park and Grand. Now it's early.
Only on Black with
And I'm gonna
News.
tell y'all
Oh,
something. It
Memphis
has been
weekend is here,
warm for the
man.
last few
It
nights,
is. We in the heart of the
for
mound
the
right now.
last few days.
Huh? Crazy. They said folks got shot. About two people got shot. Yep. This is crazy, man. Nah. You can go this way right here. Yeah, yeah. Turn right there. Yeah. All right. We're in the mound on Park and Grand, man. Y'all check on your people. They just let it out. Only on Black with News. Man, here we go. The warmer it get, the more crime it's gonna be, man. It's for real, y'all. And it was beautiful today. Look, folks, you're trying to go to the hood store probably. Only on Black with News. They folks just let it out right here in the mouth. We at the hood store and the liquor store right here on Park in Grand, man. Orange Mountain. Y'all know what it's at. Y'all check on your people. Them boys getting active in the city, man. No cap, bro. Damn. Shout out to the man. Stupid love in the man. Them folks said they can't even slide down Park, bro. They active at the speedy at the hood store. I said, again? Y'all check on your people. Only on Black with News. Man, it's about to be a long summer, y'all.
Let me tell y'all something. It's been warm for the last few days, like in the 70s. And I mean, they was committing all types of crime when it was freezing cold. So can you imagine with us having warm days? And I don't think it's gonna go back down and get too low. I don't think they're going to really be any cold fronts anymore because I know around this area you are subject to skip the spring and go straight to the summer, meaning the weather. When I say that, you don't get the spring weather. That's what I mean. You'll skip the spring weather and go straight to the summer weather. Um, and it looks like, hey, the worst is behind. That's what it looks like. So with they was already committing all types of crimes and stuff in the winter time. Can you all imagine what they're gonna try to pull? I mean, this what they're gonna be doing, and if they don't get this up under control, I don't think. I mean, I think criminals need to reevaluate um, their criminal behavior at this point. We see Trump has given all types of funding and all types of freedom for law enforcement agencies to just have their way as it relates to indictments, as it relates to um, putting people, going pick people up. They're gonna be putting folk. They're gonna be filling the jails up. These private prisons that they've been building and stuff, they get ready and build some more private prisons, right? And they're going to keep them filled up. So I think this will be a good opportunity for criminals to get out. Okay, this will be a good opportunity for them to get out and for them to um, find another way of life. Okay, because it's not going to be conducive to them. and which it shouldn't be. Here, everybody, I mean, folks tired of, their loved ones getting knocked down, um, people getting robbed. You can't go to the store. Like you said, you can't even ride up and down Park Avenue without people feeling like, they can just have their way and do whatever it is that they want to do to you. So, hey, I hope that he did not say that it was a death. I hope not. But I think it's just the beginning as it relates to a lot of this gang activity stuff, because a lot of it is gang activity, right? And so hey, it's sad. It really is. Like he said, it is. It's going to be a long summer. It's going to be a long spring too, right? But on the flip side of that, it's going to be some long days in prison for some of these criminals, these people that are these perpetrators, because the laws are being changed every single day to ensure that they get longer sentences, right? Um, yeah, they really trying to do away with um the bonding system. Yes, they are. They're trying to do away with it, and whereas it would be at the judge's discretion on if he wants to let you out or not. Okay, it already is, but I'm just saying they'll have to. They're trying to change it. They really want to overthrow the bonding system. So, and that's uniform almost in every state. So, I think at some point they're probably going to be going back to what the 1800s of the way that they do things. And I know people might say, well, it does something to me when I hear folks say they ain't gonna be able to do that because we got guns too. You got one damn gun and you can't even afford to buy the bullets to put in it. You have to go to the damn bullet store and break into the building and steal the bullets. So I don't know what you think you're gonna do with that. But hey, like I said, all of this is interesting. It is. Um, but I hope whoever it was that was hit up in Orange Mound, I really hope that they survive. I do. I hope that they survive. Um, he says, yeah, but YSL and 4PF moved differently. 4PF kept the nose clean. Once baby signed with QC, mm, if the feds got anything on folk pockets, hmm. Oh, oh yeah, I'm so tired. Anyway, y'all, before I get off, I wanted to share with you all a story that I found extremely interesting. Listen, whoever that was in Orange Mound, I really and truly hope um, you know, that they survived. I do. This is a story that I followed some years ago. And y'all, it is a very bizarre story. It only happened in Memphis, right? Um, and the young lady has passed away. Oh my God, when I first heard about it, it just made me sick to the stomach. And actually I was working at the sheriff's office at the time and they was taking up money and stuff, I do believe, because she was the niece of one of the deputies. Okay. It was I mean, when I think about it now, it makes it makes my stomach turn. Um, hold on one second. I want to show you all. Okay. Nothing has ever happened like this to anybody before. Of course, that's what they're saying. Okay. But I think the doctors did something. I think they experiment all the time. Rest in peace to this young lady right here. Y'all see before she was a beautiful young lady. Her name was Shanina. Shanina. or Shayna, but I think that's Shanina. It says Memphis woman with mysterious illness that gained worldwide attention has died. Rest in peace to her. Like I said, when this happened some years back, her auntie was working at her auntie, I knew her, worked for the sheriff's office. She was a beautiful young lady. It says a Memphis woman who gained worldwide attention after she developed an illness doctors could not explain has died. Shanaina Isom's mother announced her passing this week with a GoFundMe to pay for her funeral and burial. Shanaina fought a long fight and was determined to live and overcome the odds. She was so used to beating her illness to the fact her passing away was unexpected, said Kathy Gary. We have shared her journey for years and gave people an inside look at her day-to-day fight. Okay. Um, Shanina was 28 years old at the time, using a walker and had scabs all over her body. Just 2 years earlier, she had been a vibrant University of Memphis student. Shanina told us that she had an allergic reaction to steroid shots she received for an asthma attack, and her entire body changed. She said her skin wasn't receiving enough oxygen. It started to scab and it got stranger from there. She says, I had rice like stems growing out of my body everywhere. Hair grows, and it had nails growing on them. Now, I remember her auntie saying that. Now, something just went through me. I remember them saying that her skin has started having nails growing out of her body, like razor blades, and she was in so much pain. And they're saying that a steroid shot did that. They said that has never happened to anybody. I mean, the first case of that. But she had rice-like stems growing out of her body with nails on them. Like anything, anywhere that was all over her body. Anywhere that there was hair, she had nails growing out of her skin. Um, and she said it came from getting her steroid shot for asthma. That's why I don't let them. I went to my doctor some years back. Well, a lot of years back. Okay, when I went back to take my PT, when MPD sent us and we got ready to go back through the academy. And he was like, "You have asthma." I said, "Man, you out your damn mind. I've never in my life had an asthma attack." He tried to put me on medicine and everything. I said, "No, I'm not taking no steroids. I don't got no damn asthma." Um, she says, I had rice like stems growing out of my body everywhere hair grows. I had nails growing on them. I always ask I always ask my favorite question. Have you ever seen this before? I could tell by the way they look when they come in the room. Doctors are not supposed to look so surprised. She says at the time, Shanina was getting some relief from monthly trips to John Hoskins Hospital in Baltimore, Maryland, but the trips were very expensive, and she said her medical bills were mounting. Shanina's only sibling, Jed Gary, said his sister's condition had improved to the point where she was able to walk and drive again, but she was still fighting her illness. He said in recent years her health had begun to deteriorate, and she died Saturday at Baptist Memorial Hospital. Oh my, my, my. In the last 6 months, she lost her voice and wrote everything down on the board, said Jed. No matter how her condition made her feel and how she was struggling, she still had a smile on her face. And one of the last things that she wrote on the board was, I want to live. So that breaks me down. That's her right there in the bed with her mother right there. That's so unfortunate. Shanina's mother said that while the family is devastated by her death, they will continue to share her story. Y'all, what did they have in those steroids that would make stems started growing out of her body with nails on them? Oh my God. And we have hair follicles all over that come all out of our arms and everything. Hell. And I remember her auntie saying that she was in so much pain because she took a leave. Like she was in so much pain, like it was in shock that it was just weird. You know, she suffered for asthma. She go get her steroids as a lot of people that has asthma do. And something like this happens. Positive Vibe says they use her as an experiment. I think so too. I think so too. I think that's exactly what damn doctor was that? So nobody else will go to him. So rest in peace to her. Like I said, I remember when that happened. I was working at the sheriff's office. And I always wondered, I never wanted to I never said, listen, her aunt, I think they took up money and stuff for her. And I remember her mother, I was, I wouldn't, that's neither here nor there. I'm not going to talk about it. Okay. But rest in peace to the young lady, she fought a long fight. She did. Hey, Tyranny, she fought a long, hard fight. Because it's been all of about 13 years ago. She fought for 13 years. That's a long time. Being in pain, having fingernails and stuff growing out of your skin. Mm-mm. It makes me think now the doc, they want to try to experiment on me when he gonna sit up and tell me and you got asthma. I said, I ain't got no damn asthma. Man, is you crazy? Yeah, you need to get, I want to give you this. You need to start. I said, I'm not taking no damn shots. I've never had an asthma attack. Hell, I'm just, I get short of breath as I get older. So I think, it's a lot of stuff that goes on in our community. I wish, YouTube try and censor what you can say, and they don't really want you now. Well, I know the Biden administration, and maybe they're not going to do it anymore. I don't know, but they don't really want you putting out, making people aware, of stuff. But they understand that we don't know. We've been taught to trust everything the doctors say. Um, and it's something. I tell you, it is. It's something what they do. Hey, Kevin. He said, "Yep, they were practicing medicine on their young." Yeah, that's evil. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Mm, mm, mm. They wrong. Talking about they don't know. They never. She was supposedly the only case in the whole world that this has happened to. She fought a long time. They did her body dirty, and she fought a long time, and she wanted to live and fight some more, but God refused to allow her to be an experiment for any longer. The unfortunate, I hope they don't start looking for somebody else to experiment with. That's why you won't be seeing me going to get no damn asthma medicine. But you have to watch all of this stuff. Mm-hmm. Yep. Anyways, you guys, what do you all have going on tonight? Those were the few things. I didn't want to make it so dark, you know, but I did want to say rest in peace to that young lady because I remember that story, and I feel like it's so unfortunate that she's lost her life, and had to go through so much pain. Oh my God. Um, Oh, I wanted to say this. I did want to talk about this. I told y'all. I think I told y'all. I've been telling y'all for the longest. What's up, the site dog? I think I've been telling y'all for the longest. How come it ain't showing? Okay, here it is. I told y'all this was happening.
Breaking news is first at 6 tonight. The FBI is looking for potential victims of a Memphis gynecologist accused of enticing women to his clinic for sexual activity. We are live at the popular Women's Avenue Health Clinic. Dr. Sanjeev Kumar is also accused of reusing medical devices, leading to unsanitary conditions and falsely billing Medicaid and Medicare. He's facing 23 federal
That's
charges
what they getting
tonight.
them for that, because they don't care about the rest of it. I told y'all that that is definitely what's on the agenda. A lot of these people, that these doctors that is committing Medicaid, Medicare fraud. I think I told y'all that. I said recently, I said they're not playing. Y'all gonna start, they are not playing about and they going after people that have committed any type of Medicare fraud aggressively. Like these girls that be stealing identities, going getting their teeth and shit done, and identity theft and Medicaid fraud. Okay, identity theft, Medicaid, and Medicare fraud is what is being tackled in its uniform in every state aggressively. So y'all probably ain't gonna see some of your YouTube folks too much longer, because I'm just telling you, okay. Because some of them, I'm telling you. Yep. It said, "What's good, Cypress? Say, bro, why you keep letting Venice and TT play with your name?" So, we ain't playing with his name, Mr. Parker. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button for me, okay? Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, I said I wanted to try to stay on, because at first I said 30 minutes. I was like, Lord, let me just stay on for an hour, because I'm Positive Vibe says they need to go to jail, fraud and that stuff, when people who really need those insurance can't. I'm telling you what they doing. Um, they so bad, girl. They so bad. They stealing other folks' information and getting insurance cards and stuff. Girl, these folks is terrible. Um, I didn't even know you can get your teeth and stuff done with Medicare. I didn't know that. Okay, they go and get them big old damn teeth in their head, and I guess they're gonna be sitting in jail grinning at their inmate with them. But I told y'all, I said, because I know an investigator that is working on that, is that has been hired to help tackle that Medicaid and Medicare fraud. And I said they're gonna take a lot of these doctors cause down. They're not gonna just take the citizens down, they're gonna take the doctors down too. Um and they're working on, because I guess of the money that is lost, they're working on people that have been committing identity. They're going after them aggressively. I told y'all. I told y'all. True who? True results? Are you talking about true results? Clarinetta, are you talking about true results? What he post? Um, Clarinetta says dump drop got beat up. Key Glock in danger. Really? I didn't know that. What who beat drop up? Who did true results that beat up straight drop? Who beat him up? A inmate did? Oh, okay. She said she didn't click on it. Okay. Oh wow. Well, I won't be surprised. I'm sure if that's true. I'm sure he gonna have a lot of that to happen. If that's true, he got a lifetime of having that to happen to him. But that's the life that he chose. That is the life that he chose. He thought he was gonna be. He thought God in him was gonna be coming to the neighborhood finding him. That's what he thought. That's what he thought. Yeah, Straight Drop is a handsome little kid, but that might work against him in prison because unfortunately it's a lot of men in prison that like that, a lot of men that go to prison so that they can live out they can have a gay life. They don't know how to come out of the closet when they're on the street. So what they do is they do whatever is necessary to try to ensure that they go to jail because most of the people in jail are most of the people in jail are doing doing the same things. So um so that might work against him with him being he's not he's not a big man in stature. um they might feel a certain way about what he did. So quite a few people, and then they'll be looking for an excuse to try to bend him over. So they'll be they'll be looking for a reason to bend him over in jail. So hmm hey, he got a lifetime of that. So It's unfortunate, but that's something that he's probably gonna have to deal with because that's what they do in jail. I told y'all when I was working for 201 Poplar, I could talk about it now. When I was working for when I was working for the sheriff's office, when them girls used to call the chief's office, I would answer their phone. Yeah, I want to speak to the chief. I said he's not available. How can I help you? I could take a message and give it to her. I want to report them officers. They messing with my fiance. They put him in the hole. I said they put him in the hole. They put him in the hole because they messing with him. They hating on him. They put him in the hole for nothing. I said, okay. So what I would do is I would go into the system. I couldn't tell them. I'd be looking. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna get a lawyer. I read the notes. I'm like, go ahead and get you a lawyer. Because you're gonna find out something you don't want to find out. The when those guys went to the hole, 85% of the time was because they was getting booty. They was getting booty. So you have to understand in jail there's no consensual sex. It's not consensual, meaning that regardless to if both of you agree to do it, it's called the PREA. I think it's called PREA. Regardless to if it's consensual from both parties. If they catch you doing it, they're gonna hit you with a RAPE charge. So that's how that's a deterrence from it, but it's still one of the deterrents. They were still doing it anyway because they was like, well, at least I get to spend more time in here because I don't want to go back out there to my girlfriend and my kids. Some of these girls don't even realize why these damn men he be trying to beat the shit out of it. That's the reason why they be beating the hell out they women. It's not even normal for a man to even want to be beating on a woman. She ain't even his equal like that. I know some women are ratchet and they'll hit a man. You know, they shouldn't do that. But some men just like to beat. They just like to put their hands on women, and it's because they mad at her because he can't live out his he's got to hide behind laying in the bed with her. He want to lay up behind a booty, but just not a woman booty. Okay. So, hmm I remember some years back. I was down in intake in the jail. I was in intake. A white guy had to come down to get fingerprinted again. They called him from his cell. He had a black eye. He had two black eyes. He said, I had a rough night. I had a rough night. And it's a poor old thing. He was crying out. I remember I told the chief. I happened to be down there. I had my friends and stuff was still down there in intake. So I would go down there and sit with him sometimes for a little while. He said, I had a rough night. He was a young white boy. I said, you had a rough night. I looked at his eyes. He had raccoon eyes. He said, they beat me up and raped me last night. And I believed him. See, those jailers want they want to listen. I'm telling you, they'll turn it. Don't get me started, okay? And so I went back. I said, Chief Moore. I said, it was an inmate when I was down in intake, came down there to get re-fingerprinted, and he said he had a rough night. He said that they beat him up and raped him. I said he had raccoon eyes. He was black and blue. He said, oh, Lord, have mercy. Now you're going to make me look for whoever that jailer was and fire him. I said, oh, Lord, I don't want nobody to get fired. I was one of them ones. I don't want nobody to get fired. I ain't say nothing else about it. I didn't say nothing else about it, but I probably should have. I didn't want him to get nobody to get fired on account of me not being disciplined, maybe for not being in his pod, doing his rounds and stuff. But when he said, "You gonna make me look for that who that officer, whoever that jailer is, and fire him," I didn't say another damn word. I said, "Oh Lord, shit," because I actually just wanted the inmate to get some help, and I believed him. So what happened? They were saying that when they went up there on the fourth floor, and I don't know what that white guy did to be up there on the fourth floor. Um, they, that's the jungle on the fourth floor. Always was. They was going up there, and they when they come up there, they look vulnerable like that little guy. I mean, it's supposed to be number gang members and thugs up there. They up there getting booties like that. Damn. Oh, don't. Oh, watch it. Damn. Lord, take the words out of my mouth. Take the words out of my mouth, God. But I'm telling you, it happened all the time. Listen, it was a jailer that they had to send home. They had to send him home. He said he was traumatized, and he says that one of in this pod he was making his rounds, and they had one of the inmates had took his sheet and put it up around his bed, so that you couldn't see him, because inmates will do that. They claim that they when they sleep they want the sheets up. They'll take their sheets and put it up. But he said that they're not supposed to do it. So he said he went and snatched the sheet down, and he said a high-ranking gang member had um a inmate that was in there for like a transgender inmate, had he was on his back with both his legs up in the air, going to town. Lord have mercy. That's why I try to tell some of these women, I don't mean no harm, but if he been in jail longer than 6 months, I probably wouldn't want him. I'm telling you how they gets down. And listen, let me just say this. I don't have no issues, and I don't even know why I would have to say this, because people, want to try and control you, but I don't have any issues with people that choose to be with a man. I don't have any issues with homosexuals or anything like that. Okay. I have issues with these folks that like to use these women as beards. That's why I say the girls got to get smarter, because they'll go, and I gotta buy a little red. I be keeping him laced up. I keep money on his books. And I gotta keep, little red. I got to buy his drawers, and she called herself being a strong black woman, is keeping them. I'm holding Little Red down. Little Red can't never keep no money on his books. She go and when she get her welfare check, instead of taking care of her kids, she going to put money on Little Red books. Little Red can't keep no money on his books because he be taking care of his woman in the jail, which is the man. Okay. When I was working down in Release one day, there was this transgender that came down there. He was mad because he wanted to put his ponytail back in his head. And they were saying, you got to take your release out picture. You cannot put that ponytail back into your head until we release you up out of here, because you got to take a picture. You can't have this stuff in your head. Listen, that transgender was so combative. He didn't want to leave anyways. He said, it don't make me no difference, because I've gone on back upstairs and be with my main. That's what he said. I've gone on back upstairs and be with my main up there anyways. Up there on the 4th floor. And you know what's so weird? That transgender was in there for aggravated prostitution. I wonder if his man knew that. No, he know it. He got out and took it home to his girlfriend. And y'all do know what aggravated prostitution is. And somebody just told me now when they're out there prostituting and they got the stuff, they got their package, they can't charge them with aggravated prostitution anymore. It just has to be regular. Mr. Parker says you have to say it because the LGBTQ community will come after you. I mean, I don't know why but I don't know why anybody would want to come after somebody that has not done anything to them. I think everybody can respect everybody, but hey, we all have different views on stuff, but it doesn't make me homophobic or anything like that. Okay. I listen, I don't have issues with what people do as long as they're not hurting anybody else. But as for me and my house, I believe that the sanctity of marriage is between a man and a natural born woman. Okay. A natural born man and a natural born woman. That's just how I feel. But I'm not going to be mad at two homosexuals for going and getting married. You see what I'm talking about? Like, I'm not going to hate them. I don't feel like they should be mistreated. I think that everybody should be respected as long as they are not hurting anybody else. That's just how I feel. But what happens now is they try and make you feel like if you say, well, these are my views, I have cousins that are gay, okay, and I do love them. I do, I love them. Somebody say something about them, I'm going to be the first to step up and say something. I don't say anything to them because they date guys. I never will. I'll never try to make them feel bad. I don't talk bad behind their backs, okay? As for me, I want a straight man. I want to date a guy that is not bisexual. Okay. I want him to, I don't want to date a guy that has in the past dated men. Okay. His booty hole gotta be a virgin, just like mine. Okay. That's all. I don't mean no harm either. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button for me, okay? Make sure y'all hit the like button. Mr. Parker. Mr. Parker said, TT, do you believe that natural born wives should do whatever their husbands say? It depends on what he's asked them. It, it depends. It depends on what he says. It depends on what the husband says. I mean, I think any woman could be submissive to a man that she knows got her back. He's good to her, he's kind, he's loving, he's a provider, and he's a protector. Okay. It all depends on what the submission is, okay? Because I would hate to have to tell my husband to kiss my ass, okay? I don't ever want to have to do that to my husband. He's baby, I need you to do this, kiss my ass, okay? Because if I say something like that, it's because he's made me real mad. But I wouldn't even want to say kiss my ass to my husband because that's so totally disrespectful, okay? Listen, I am not a disrespectful person. I'm not a disrespectful person. I love for men to take the lead. A lot of people don't know that about me. I've been forced to, I'm like I am because you know, I've had to be like this. But I want the man to take the lead. I would love to just sit in the passenger seat. and just let the man run it. I would love to. Okay. I would love to sit in the passenger seat. What's up, ZK? not control me though. You know what I mean? Like there are balances to stuff. It has to be mutual understandings. That's all I'm saying. I'm not what I'm saying is I'm not combative because I like peace. I ain't got I'm not gonna be I don't have time to be arguing and fussing and slobbing and pissing and moaning and I want me some I gotta have me some peace. I don't want to argue. If I'm mad, just let me be mad. Don't try to argue with me because you're gonna open up a can of worms, okay? Just let me be mad and let me simmer. That's right, ZK. I ain't like that. Period. Rochelle says, Tamara, it's not always the men in jail that you have to worry about. The church man. Yeah. Oh, yes, indeed. I've never seen so many. Mr. Parker said, let me ask you something. TT, are you toxic? I mean, like, would you text your husband some bullshit knowing it's gonna piss him off? Let me just say this, Mr. Parker. I don't mean no harm, but I mean, sometimes toxic keeps spice in the relationship. Being toxic keeps the keeps the relationship spicy. I'm not gonna even lie because I have mood swings. I get mad. I I'll think about something to get mad. Okay, so I guess I might. I'm not a real toxic person, but I think everybody has a toxic trait. Oh God, please forgive me too. God, forgive me for whatever little evil little thoughts and stuff I be having when I get mad. Because if my and let me tell you something. What men gotta understand is it ain't no way in the world they think they can do something to a woman and she be unhappy and he gonna be happy. I'm just telling you, like, because more women think about stuff for a long time. Like me, I get to thinking about it. I get to thinking about it and thinking about it until I get mad. But I think about it so long because I be trying to rationalize. Well, maybe it's not. I be trying to think of any way to make it into something else, not what I think it is. And when it just ain't no other options, I said, "Oh, this he got me fucked up." So of course he gonna get a text. He said, "I mean, don't do that, man. Spice D's, don't do that f shit no more." Exposing the truth said, "Lord." I mean, most people, most men and women have toxic traits. Listen, but when you flat out toxic, when you just like when you're hellish, you do crazy stuff. I don't have time for stuff like that. I'm not gonna be arguing back and forth with nobody. I just don't. It ain't worth it. You can't respect each other. You definitely don't need to be with somebody if you're gonna be cussing each other out. That's a no no. That's a no no. Period. That is a no no. If you're supposed to be in a relationship with somebody, you're not supposed to be talking to each other like that. You cussing each other out and stuff. That's when you know you ain't got no business together. I'm definitely not gonna be with a man calling me bitches and hoes and stupid and crazy. I don't like it when men call women crazy for 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 knowing what they know. I don't like that. And I don't do that either though. I'm not gonna do it either. I mean that's really opening up a can of worms. Okay. That's a when you open that can up, you just need to throw the whole can in the garbage because it's toxic, it's rotten. So, yeah. Anyways, I tell you, yeah, my nail stuff came in today. My nail bar. I got my nail bar, my my nail bar and my pedicure bar came in. I'm so happy. Sunday, I'm going to do my own nails, soak my feet. I got the one that make bubbles and it do everything that the one at the nail salon do. I got the gel to stick my feet in, like what they charge you $35 extra at the nail salon. Like when I get the jelly, because like I always get when I was going to get my pedicure, you know, y'all they gave me another, they put another fungus on my toe and it's clearing up. I ordered everything off of Amazon, off of went into Walgreens and Target and bought every antifungal thing that they had. That's the last time that they're gonna get away with putting a fungus on my toe. I go get my damn nails and toes now every 10 days, and I pay them folks $95 to $110 every 10 days, and they put a damn fungus on my toe again, and that's because their stuff is not sanitary. I started taking my own nail polish. So it is something going on in their shop. I'm not going back to nobody's shop. I ordered my own nails. I ordered some kits. I got my whole nail bar and my pedicure bar. Ordered the table and everything. Okay. So it's just time to start doing my own thing. I really would like to start going back to my cousin does nails and she do so good. But I can't pay her no $85 just for no nails. I told her, I said, okay, $85 is good. I was like, that's for the nails and my toes. Cousin, I don't do toes. You got a whole shop. What you mean? I don't do no toes. I only do hands. That's this shit crazy right here. Mm-mm. It might be the water. You never know. It could be the water. Mm-hmm. I think I'm going to do my nails. I'm going to paint them like a fiery, blazing, flaming red, a vibrant neon flaming red. And I don't even like reds, but I ordered this color, this gel color, and it is a flaming neon red. I can't wait to put it on my nails and my toes. Mm-hmm. Whenever I went to the nail shop, I stayed away from reds. I was like, red is for old people. But as my kids say, I'm old. Um, y'all, who's in the chat tonight? Nobody is saying nothing. Come out of the chat. Come out of the bushes and say something. Join into the chat and have fun in the chat tonight. Oh my God, I can't believe I stayed on for an hour. Y'all, I was about to crash out. When I looked at the clock, it was like at 17 minutes. And I was like, Lord, I was supposed to be off studying some my notes. Hmm. So, hey, Angel, the real boss. Yeah, y'all coming out and say hello. Ain't nobody in here gonna bite. I wish some of the vloggers that be in the bushes, I think they find me interesting, even when I ain't talking about nothing. I wish some of the vloggers that be in the bushes, I wish they'll come out. I guess they figure I wouldn't want them in here because they, did some things to me, and they figure I'm not forgiving, and I'm really not. Um, but I mean, I don't know. It depends on who it is. I might not have a problem with them. Even still, if I don't even like them, I'm not gonna say anything bad to 'em at all. I just woke up, had a long day at work. I had a long day at work today too. I did. I had a long day. But the good thing about it was I was able to close out quite a few cases. Yeah, I was able to close out quite a few cases. I panic when them cases start piling up. I don't like it at all. It's strange for sure, T. I just will go ahead on. Yeah. But some of the, I mean, I wish the vloggers would come out and say hello. I'm not gonna slight them at all. If you know, they can come in here and say hello to me. I ain't got nothing bad to say. Hmm. Yeah, I got so much chicken in my refrigerator, in my freezer. It's ridiculous. So much chicken and fish. So I know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'm gonna grill the shrimp that's in there and make me a seafood Alfredo. Mm. I'm trying to think what I'm supposed to do on Monday. I hope I didn't over. Okay, I know what I'm supposed to do. He said he got a taste for some wings. You know what? When chicken wings are so expensive. When I buy them, I don't bake chicken wings. I feel like because the wings are so expensive, it's disrespectful to bake them. I'm either gonna throw them in some hot grease. That's why I don't like to buy them because I'm like, if I buy chicken wings, I really feel like chicken wings should be fried. I'm tempted to fry them, and I go, damn all that. I'm throwing them in some hot grease. I gotta fry them, but they taste good grilled too. But they should be grilled or fried, but mostly fried. So when I have wings, if I don't buy them, I won't be tempted to fry them. Like any other chicken, I don't like to fry. I like to like I buy a lot of legs and thighs. And I like to grill the thighs because the moist stay in the thighs. I like to bake the chicken legs. I don't know how people eat Parmesan chicken. It's so nasty. And lemon pepper too. Lemon pepper has a really salty taste. Oh Lord. Y'all, where is Cypress at? He came in here, he left out. Vanessa must be getting ready to come on. When Vanessa get ready to come on, he be running. Yeah, I think I'm gonna grill. I'm gonna grill some shrimp and scallops and take them and put them in my Alfredo pasta. Cause I like shrimp and scallops in my Alfredo pasta. And broccoli and carrots and peas. I do. I promise you. Like Alfred seafood Alfredo I make like once every 2 weeks. Like once every 2 weeks. Out of pocket right now. What up though? Nothing. And Cypress, you ain't out of no damn pocket. If you was out of pocket, you wouldn't be typing in the chat. Hmm. Yeah, I'm thinking about breeding my Yorkie again. If I breed my Yorkie, would y'all like to buy some other puppies? If I breed my Yorkie again, will y'all buy the puppies? Would y'all buy it? Would y'all buy the puppies early? Would y'all buy them early? Cause I'm gonna tell you, I need for you to come and get them when they're 6 weeks old. Cause if I keep them past 6 weeks old, I'm not gonna want to sell them. I promise to God, I'm not gonna keep them this time. I promise to God, I'm not gonna keep them. I cannot have all those puppies. I'm not keeping them. I have to sell them. So what happens is I need cash. I'm talking about they're gonna have to pay for the puppies with cash, and we're gonna meet. We're gonna meet at the federal building. Okay, we're gonna do the exchange at the federal building. You come in, give me my money, and you take the puppy. Before you buy the puppy, I gotta do a background check on you to make sure you're not um making dogs fight, you're not abusive to dogs, you're not sexually assaulting dogs. I gotta make sure all that because y'all know these people twisted. People be abusing dogs. I don't even like cats, but I don't want people mistreating cats. I don't think it's right. Don't mistreat them. Listen, I was at the McDonald's a long time ago. It was cold. I was at the McDonald's on Elvis Presley and Shelby Drive. It was so cold, and this kitten came out of the bushes. It was a little kitten. It was so cold. And I saw it go back into the bush. I was like, oh my God, I bet somebody had put that kitten out and it was trying to stay cold. I mean, stay warm. I was like, Lord, I don't even like cats. But I thought about going into that bush and getting that kitten because that was just so cruel. And then there was this cat. They used to always be like up at the window wanting some food. I think she had just had some babies. And God allowed me to see that. I know God allowed me to see that cat up there at the window, begging, basically saying meow, meow. So I told the girl, I said, "Can you add another little cheeseburger onto my ticket so that I can give it to this cat?" Because I know the cat titties was hanging. I know the cat just wanted to go feed his babies, and they have to eat so that they could be able to produce milk, so that they can feed their babies. I don't know how people can be so low down. If you see an animal that's hungry, and you people throw food out all the time into the garbage, why not just feed an animal your leftovers? If you start doing right by people, as if you start doing right by the animals, you'll start to see how blessed you're gonna be. You'll have more money than you'll know what to do with. But people are so selfish, they're so stingy and selfish. That was the ghost of Elvis Presley looking for a fried peanut. Alabama had a. She said, our cat dad died last week. My daughter and I are devastated. She said, "Oh, see, I don't even like cats, but I hate that. I think cats are mean. They are pounce on you. I'd be scared of them. A pounce on you, if I said that right. Pounce or pounce. Lord have mercy." It says DK, it is, and Tam know all of them. I was downtown today, and it was this man sleeping on the curb. He was just out there in front of this law office. He was like right next to 201 Poplar. I never go down that street. See, this is when you do things that are abnormal, it is because God is wanting for you to see some stuff so that you can help some people. I never go down that little street. And I don't know what made me go down this street. I was because when I turned, I was like, dang, what made me go down this street? I didn't even have to go down this street. And I saw that man laying on the concrete out there with his like just with his shoes off, just laying right there on the sidewalk, sleep. I woke him up. I said, "Sir," because I drove past him. I backed up. I was like, "Oh my God, no cars was coming. So let me back up." So I backed up. I woke him up. I said, "Sir, why are you laying out there on the concrete sleep?" He said, I sleep over at the mission. I don't have no money." So I never carry money, but I've been having dollars and stuff in my purse lately. And I've been purposely carrying money, like not big money, but like loose like dollars and stuff like that, $5 and stuff in my purse. Cause there's a lot of homeless people downtown. So I've been carrying it so that I can give it to them. Like when I see somebody, it's getting ready to get hot. It's really getting ready to get hot. So I think this will be the opportunity for people to start carrying loose dollars. So when you see somebody that is homeless, you can buy them some water so that they won't die. They're gonna need to stay hydrated. Oh Lord. Mr. Parker said, so even though he might have got put out because he was messing with little girls, you gave him some money. Mr. Parker, just whatever. I did my part. If he did, if that's what went on, God gonna get him. Okay. I saw a man sleeping on the concrete, and I gave him my last few little dollars so he can go get in the mission and go to sleep. Mm. I tell you. Anyways, y'all, I can't believe as tired as I was, I've been on here an hour and a half. I was studying some notes. Okay, I was studying over some notes. And I when I started looking at the stuff and I was reading the letters and stuff wrong, I said, okay, I can't, I need to stop reading this because I'm not gonna even remember anything because I'm so tired. Hmm. Y'all, look, I sure want to be on here with y'all longer. My bed is calling me. Oh, I can I'm having dreams about laying in that bed. Ladies, oh, listen, ladies. Oh, before I get off of here, Benny Cobb is giving shooting lessons at the range. I think this will be an opportunity for you ladies that are around the Memphis, Arkansas. I don't know if he's able to do Arkansas, Mississippi. I think he is. This would be a good opportunity for y'all to go and get your gun and go get licensed. So if you have to lay a nigga down, you got your stuff. Okay. If you have to lay him down, you got your stuff. You don't have to worry about them saying, "Do you got a license?" Yes. Such and such. Yes, I do. Ain't nobody else. Cypress might pop out. I wish I could stay on here with y'all. I really want to stay on longer. I do. I want to stay on longer. I just don't have the energy. And I didn't even do a whole. I didn't even have to. Well, I mainly I didn't have to get out, but I did stay in the office, working up cases and closing them, you know, the ones that I had done. Um yeah. Anyway, y'all. It's been a pleasure. Okay. It's been a oh, let me just say this because I gotta say this because I know that it be all types of witches and warlocks. They be looking at my live, and y'all do know that I have a passion for missing persons, whether it's a man or a woman. That's just my passion. I feel like that's one of the things that I was born for. That God gives everybody an assignment, and I feel so like I don't know. I feel like I'm in my element when I'm speaking about missing persons and all of that. Okay. Now I have a lot of shows that I'm getting ready to drop, okay, as it relates to that. Um, a lot of those cases are from around the Memphis area where I'll be putting their picture and stuff back out. It's from everywhere, but some are from Memphis. I normally don't really when I really don't do a whole lot of cases around the Memphis area. When I was working for the police department, I especially could not do it because of conflict of interest. And I make sure that the ones that I don't think it would be an issue with the ones I'm doing now at this point because they're I don't think it's an issue at the um okay, as far as the missing persons. What's up, the godmother? But let me just say this. I don't know how long some of you men, that kind of lurk around my chat in the bushes that never come out because you probably seen me. You was drawn to my page because I did a show on the missing persons. Okay. And maybe you had some type of involvement. Okay. Some of these men have issues and they're used to trying to intimidate and in which I'm taking it straight to the motherfucking FBI. Okay. Um, and I mean, you think the case code, you come fucking with me. Okay, you a threat to me. It'll get solved real quick. Okay, because now you threatening me. So you have those characteristics. Okay. But let me just tell you something. You'll do better going and digging up your dead ass grandmammy and playing with her than to play with me. Okay. First of all, if you know that you had something to do with somebody going missing, you ought to keep your motherfucking mouth closed. I'm too crazy to intimidate. You better ask some of these people that's been on here with me for the whole 3 years. Okay. So we'll start to see when they get scared, they start getting scared. So I put it up, y'all. This person has been missing, and I might interview their mother or something like that. If you know anything, call this number. Folks start folks start having panic attacks. I killed that nigga 15 years ago. That's the reason why a lot of you stupid motherfuckers in jail now. You sitting up talking about somebody snitched on you, bitch. You the snitch. You the snitch. You the emotional freak. These folks sit up and tell on themselves all the time. And because they have a hate for women, do not fuck with me. Do not fuck with me. You've been warned. You don't want the problems that come with me. Okay. So let me do my shows and go on with my life. Okay. Let me do my show and go on with my life. And you go on with yours. Because if it's any case that I drop that somebody might have had something to do with, if you don't get it on the front end, you're gonna get it on the back end. You might get by, you never get away. Okay. I air these cases out of the kindness of my heart because that's my mission. Okay. But it would be best not to, because I'm not that. I'm not them. Okay, so some of these men are twisted. Hold on, you all. Hold on. Um, let's see. Okay. Hmm. And you got 1,000 motherfuckers ready. Okay. They don't. They better know. Okay. Men are too, Ro Whitaker. Men are narcissistic too. Not all men, just the majority of them. See, Ro, I got sense enough not to put all men in the same category because I understand. I'm not traumatized, so I can understand that all men are not the same. But when men are some men are traumatized, they tend to like to group all women together. That's what they like to do. Okay, they like to group them all together. And what made you say women are narcissistic? Because I said don't be messing with me. Mr. Parker, did you make a? I ain't never seen that person in here before. Mr. Parker, is that your fake page? Mr. Parker, that's your fake page, okay? Because I never seen that person in here before. That's Mr. Parker fake page, yeah. That's your mama page. That's your mama. He says, I'm a real person. Mm. What's not cool, Ro Whitaker? What's not cool? It's okay. He hid. He good. Oh Lord. Anyways, y'all, I'm tired. We have to learn not to be disrespectful or disrespect someone's pronouns or that person. Who was being disrespectful, Ro Whitaker? What are you talking about? Because see, when you come in here and you say women are narcissistic, you came in here and you said that for a reason. I'm sure you didn't just come in here. You've been in the bushes, but since you came in here like that, you need to just go ahead and be direct. See, I have issues with that. I don't like for people to indirectly come into my chat and try and address something. You might as well go ahead and put out there what you talking about. We're talking about women are narcissistic. All women are not narcissistic, just like all men are not are narcissistic. Mm-hmm. Mm. So, anyway, y'all, I had to say that, and I said that because I did a show on a missing woman, on a missing female. I been did the show. I been did it, but what I did was I re-released it because each and every time I re-release certain shows, it gets more people that had not seen it before get the opportunity to see it. That's right, the Alabama hitter. They don't hit the like button. I don't like that either. I can't wait to apply my soft gel nails and put my color on it. Oh, I cannot wait. Hitter said he out of pocket like Cypress is tonight. Okay, y'all, I'm getting ready to go to bed. I'm gonna get on tomorrow. I can in the morning I got a full morning. I got a full morning. I'll probably be available um tomorrow evening. So I'm gonna get back on tomorrow evening, okay? I thank y'all for hanging out with me tonight. I love you guys. We'll talk later.